yo, yo! Bobblehead is in the house, yo. Ooh, how you doing? How you doing, my peoples? With the guy out there. Coming to you live. Oh, man. My bobblehead lost his guitar. What's up, what's up, what's up, yo? Here we go. I hope you guys are having a great week, man. Today is Wednesday. Thanksgiving. Where you going? Where you gonna see? Where you going, man? Let me know where you're coming in from. You're catching me live or you're catching the replay, my friends.
Revolution is the South Africa taking a stand. People in your vision will break up oppression. But it's gonna be alright.
What's going on, party people? Victor Gladly say coming to you live, man, and I just wanted to share something with you, man. It's pretty crazy out there, right? That you can never lift someone up who doesn't want it. You can't help somebody who's not interested in helping themselves, right? Most of the time, we end up working harder for some people than they do for themselves, right? But unless they're ready, people are not ready to be joyful. They're not ready to let go of the pain. They're not ready to move in the right direction, right? But I tell you what, in an instant, if they want to, they can change it. But most people won't, right? They like staying where they're at because it brings them value. You know, people listen to them. They pay attention. They sympathize with them. They understand what they're going through. You know, they tell them how you know, we understand, you know, I see you've been through that, you know, and you can tell the story over and over and over again, and you anchor it in and you anchor it in, and it becomes who you are. You become bitter and not better. You become angry and hateful and not open to joy. And no matter how somebody else tries to give you information, tells you about tells you about growing or about living life or about, you know, your goals or stuff like that, they are just not interested. No matter what. You cannot help people who are not ready. Right? You can't lift somebody up. You can't carry them. Right? They have to want to grow. And right, and no amount of support, no amount of cheering, no amount of advice, no amount of traveling and showing them, it's a choice, and they choose to stay in that because that's where they're comfortable. They don't want to take risk and go out there and try to have a good relationship or try to forgive or trust other people because somebody hurt them. Right? And so they choose this over and over again to live that way, right? But the funny thing is that if you say one bad word to these people, boom, it could hurt them for the rest of their life. They can take that in, they're ready to absorb that. They're ready to absorb the negative, but the positive, they'll push it away. Right? Life is more powerful, you know, the negativity in life is more powerful than positivity for other people. And that's sad, right? We will gladly grab on to the negativity, then grab on to the positivity and grow. Because growing is painful, right? Growing hurts, right? Letting go of pain of things and trusting again is scary, right? So, you know, you fight against the healing, right? And negativity will rule all the time. Most people will not grow. They will not allow happiness into their lives. And so you got to stay away from negative people. Stop adding value to your negativity. Let me say that again. Stop adding value to your negativity and add value to your positiveness. Add value to your life, to the, you know, you have unlimited potential. and we just push that aside, right? Some of you stay in the negative because, you know, you get lots of things out of it. You know, but when you're negative and you're complaining, people listen and they pay attention, right? But you gotta stop blaming other people, man. It's your life, and you can change it like that. I know that people don't understand that. I've been there, man. I've had crazy things happen to my life. I lost my wife. I lost my grandson. I lost, you know, my brother, my only brother. And many other things that have happened. People have stolen my businesses and all that. But I could easily be bitter, but I decided to be better. I want to be helped. I want people to encourage me, right? And most of us won't. They don't open up to the life that you have. You're not here to suffer. You know, you're not here to suffer. You're here to live a life, right? You know, you got, the truth is, stop bringing the negativity in. If somebody says something bad to you, you know, and ridicules you, you don't have to accept that. If somebody, you know, but we do, right? Today you have to allow the advice of encouragement. Allow the advice of love. Allow the life of being happy and growing and being the person, right? You are worthy. Listen to me, my friend. You are worthy. Right? But you have to learn to heal. You have to let go of the pain. It's an anchor. I want you to think about it. This is you when you are bitter and don't want to grow. You have an anchor right here, and you're just hammering it in. Every time you tell a story over and over, hammering it in, putting these chains around yourself where you cannot move forward. It's time to release, open up, put the key in there, open up the key to that, right? You are worthy, man. Just understand that you are worthy, that you have unlimited potential, that you can forgive and live, right? You have to learn to heal and grow, and to be better, to feel better. You deserve a life of joy and happiness, right? So here are some of the things that I'm going to tell you that you need to do right now. Number one is love yourself. Love yourself. Right? Love yourself. Number two is stop being the victim. You are a victor. No pun intended. Victor. You know, you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you have a gift to bring to the world. You have to see yourself in the picture, right? Think of success and see yourself in the picture. Where you are now is not where you're always going to be unless you stay here. Unless you keep burying yourself. Unless you keep anchoring yourself with the past. Right? It's time to move forward, and you can change it just like that. In an instant, you can change. You can decide, I've had enough of this, and I want to live my life, right? Stay away from negative people, right? Surround yourself with positive people. Do personal development, right? Let go of the past. You're not going that way. You're going forward, right? Remember your childlike beliefs. Remember when we were kids, before people hurt us, before, you know, we allowed all these pain and things to stop us from growing and wanting to live the life that we wanted. You know, we were going to be pirates or police or whatever, you know, firemen or astronauts or doctors. I was going to be a doctor, but I became a break dancer, which was something in the past, right? Remember your childlike beliefs. Be unreasonable. Be unreasonable in your goals. Go for it all. We have one life to live. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. An hour from now is not guaranteed. Stop complaining. Stop living a life of bitterness. That's not living, right? Because if you're not growing, you're dying. You're little by little killing yourself, right? So choose success. Dream big. Believe in yourself. Step into greatness. Allow yourself to grow, right? It's very easy for us to accept negativity and allow it into our lives. It's easier for us to do that than to allow positivity. So I'm here to tell you that change that. Release yourself of the chains and the shackles that you have put into the ground over and over again. Over and over again. You've over and over again put in these stories that bring you down, these painful thoughts that have happened to you. Sometimes things happened to you 30, 40 years ago, and you're carrying it for 40, 50 years forward, and you've done more damage to yourself than the situation that happened, right? E plus R equals O. Events will happen. Your response to those events is what's going to create your outcome. I love you. God bless you. Stop. You can change your life like that in an instant. It's a choice, right? You could be bitter or you can be better. God bless you. Victor Ali say, I come into your life. Peace out. Have a wonderful, beautiful Wednesday. Peace. See you tomorrow before I leave.